is Ray Johnson. Now in this tutorial, what I'll be doing, I'll be showing you how to actually install Active Directory in your Windows 2019 server, and also all the DNS policies, and get your domain controller ready on your server to go. So the first thing that you need to do, guys, is actually confirm that the server is actually up to date. So you'd click on that and you'd go to Windows Updates and confirm, just like this. As it says, it's up to date. And you also confirm that the time zone is matching your time zone, and you also confirm that the IP address is a static IP address, because we will need it to remain the same at all time, because if it changes, then it will pose difficulty to actually get to the server. And we want to ensure that the name of the server is actually in line with your company's name, so it actually makes sense to those who's trying to connect to the server. And yeah, if you have all of those, guys, you should be good to go. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to where it says manage, and we're going to go to add roles and features, and we're going to click on it. Okay, after it comes up, what you would do next is go to where it says next, and you would select where it says role-based or feature-based installation. Click on next. Okay, so now we will select where it says Active Directory Domain Services. Okay, let's click on that. And if you're going to be selecting that, you also have to add these features, because it works alongside the active domain. And we also be selecting DNS server, and we also include these features. Okay, so we can go ahead and click on next, and we can go right ahead and click on next again, and we're also going to click on next from here, and we're going to click on where it says install. Okay, so the installation process has actually started. Okay, guys, so the installation of the Active Directory has been completed. So next thing that we'll need to do, guys, is actually promote the server to a domain controller. So let's click on this link. Okay, and so it's now loading the section where we'll actually put in the domain name. So it says select the deployment operation, add a domain controller to an existing domain, add a new domain to an existing forest, or you can add a new forest. So we don't have an existing forest, and forest basically contains the domains, and we don't have an existing forest. So we are going to go ahead and click on this, and we are going to give the name of the domain. So my domain is going to be 2019 server.local, and you can put .local, or you can put .com, .net, .org, but I'll be using .local. You can go ahead and use the same. Okay, so you click on next. Now it's processing, and as it has to do with these, you leave them just the same as they are, and you put a password. Okay, you click on next. Okay, so then you click on next. Okay, and this is your domain that you had actually placed in. Okay, so it says the database folder, and this is where it be located, the log files. Yep, so if you're okay with these folders, you can leave them as they are, and you can go ahead and click on next. Okay, so this is all that we have done. So we can go ahead and click on next. So once you see this, it means that you can go ahead and click on install. Okay, so now that has been completed, what will happen is that you will be restarting the computer. So as you can see, and as soon as it starts up, then you should be good to go, and the server has been promoted to a domain controller. Now there are still a few things that I need to set up to get the domain controller ready. Okay guys, so my computer is back at the login, and as you can see guys, my username is now connected to my domain name, which is the 2019 server. So guys, yes, this is a proof that it's now acting, the server is now acting as a domain controller. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in my password. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to server manager. Hey guys, so now that I'm back in server manager, I'm gonna go to where it says tools, and as you can see guys, the Active Directory services that we installed was successful. Also, the DNS service that we installed was also successful. And I'm going to be going to DNS. So I'll be setting up DNS for the server. And I will be going to where it says forward lookup zones. And these are the two that we actually have running right now. But I'm going to click on where it says reverse lookup zones, and I'm going to right click. I'm going to go to new zone. I'm going to click on next. I'm going to leave it at this where it says primary zone. Click on next. Next again. Also going to leave it on the IP version 4 address. Okay. So now in this section, guys, what you will be doing is that you'll be putting the three first set of numbers in your IP address. Mine was 192.168.182. Okay, and you're gonna go ahead and you're going to click on next. Okay, we're gonna click on next also, and you click on finish. Okay, so now that's finished. Okay guys, so from here I'm gonna click on reverse lookup zone, and as you can see, this is the zone that we created. Okay, the next thing that I'm gonna look at is the forward zone. I'm gonna click on this one, and I'm gonna double click on where it says my server name, and I'm gonna update associated pointer record. Click on apply, click on OK. Okay, so that is good. So the next thing that I'm going to do, guys, is that I'm going to go around to my record adapter, and I'm going to set the DNS to be the IP address, because it should now have a default DNS. So I'm going to change that. Okay, so double click on this. Let me go down. Okay, so I'm now going to change this to the IP address, and that is so. Okay, waiting that to come up. Okay guys, so now that that has completed, the next thing that I'll be doing is actually going around to PowerShell to ensure those configurations that we just made to the forward and the reverse lookup are actually working. So I'm gonna go ahead and test them out in PowerShell. Okay, so the first thing that I'll be looking for is NS lookup. Okay guys, so you can see it actually gave the server name, the domain controller, and the IP address. So next, we are going to use the server name to actually gain access and see if it will work. Okay, let's press enter. Okay, so it's working. Let us then use the domain controller. That's also working. And next, let's use the IP address. Okay, so yes guys, the domain controller for the server is now fully ready to actually go into action and start working for you. So yes guys, if you want to learn more things about Windows Server 2019, you should go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe and click on the notification bell, because in my next tutorial I'll be showing you how to actually join a computer to your domain. So yes guys, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.